dull to start with rain in the north. Skies will brighten and it's set to be a warm one. All the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Thankfully, it is looking dry, which is good news for my outdoor plans for my boat trip I'm having with my friends, just saying. But weather-wise, at the moment, it is really mild. It's really cloudy, it's misty, it's murky. High pressure dominates in the south. It's been bringing this warm, humid air up, but weather fronts plaguing northern areas. It'll be here for the next few days before clearing through. And then this is what holds on next week. High pressure, keeping weather fronts at bay. The outlook is largely dry, but it does turn colder as we head into next week. So the outlook for today is still that rain for northern areas. Yes, it's a grey start like yesterday, but then sunshine develops for most of us. So here's the divided start. Overcast, grey, heavy rain for Scotland, particularly in the west, but exceptionally mild. 16 degrees our starting temperature here. England and Wales, overcast, misty and murky, and the skies will brighten for much of southern Scotland, northern England, Wales and the southwest. Southeastern areas, a few showers, but top temperatures 17 to 22 degrees, so a warm one today, Charlotte.
Laura, thanks very much. I do hope the sun is shining.
Good morning to you. We have a tale of two halves in our weather today. Cloudy with rain in the north, drier and brighter further south. But it's the dry that wins out through the next few days. High pressure is our friend at this time of year. It clears weather fronts away, it moves in, it acts like a force field and keeps things largely dry. Always a threat of weather fronts moving into northern areas, but elsewhere it's looking largely dry. So yes, we have the rain in the northwest today, but elsewhere with the high humidity, it's a cloudy, misty and murky start. But as we head through the day, skies will brighten, revealing some much needed sunshine. This is what we're greeted with this morning. Scotland and Northern Ireland are under a thick blanket of cloud, outbreaks of rain, and it is exceptionally mild. 16 degrees our starting temperature this morning in Scotland, which could well be one of the warmest October mornings that we've ever recorded. England and Wales, it is grey, dull, misty and murky, and it will take a while like it did yesterday, but that mist and low cloud and fog will suddenly clear and then reveal some sunshine by this afternoon. East Anglia and Kent, maybe a few showers here. Scotland and Northern Ireland, that rain eases, and temperature-wise, 18 to 22 degrees our top temperature, way above where we should be for the time of year. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook for Scotland, Northern Ireland and for northern areas of England. Well, let's first of all look at our temperature trend for the next few days. Average temperatures, you can see here, it's above that today, but our temperatures tail off through the weekend and on into next week. Looking at our percentage chance of rainfall, and you can see with the weather symbols here, yes, there's rain for the next few days, mostly for northwestern areas, a drier day through Sunday before we see a trend in a downward spiral, so it turns drier as we head into next week. Fortunes further south for England and Wales. Again, temperature-wise, we are above where we should be for the time of year. Staying mild for the start of the weekend. It does turn cooler as we head into next week as the winds change to more of a northerly. The percentage chance of rainfall for southern areas, it is looking largely dry. A little bit grey and cloudy, few spots of rain and drizzle, but with high pressure staying our friend into next week, the outlook fine, dry, but fairly cool.
Excited to. Isn't that a fabulous story, Laura?
It's so great, and actually it reminds me of the Hidden Figures movie where there were the black females in America who were the computers. They were basically the people who calculated it, and it was the astronaut that said I'm not going to fly until she says it's a go. And
that is a brilliant movie, Laura. You just reminded.
Good morning to you. Weather-wise, it is really mild, actually warm to start this morning because we've got air coming from the south. This warm air flows across the country, but it brings high humidity. That brings a lot of cloud, misty and murky. The outlook into the weekend, into next week, we transition to a northerly flow and it will turn a lot colder. But for today, with the cloud, we have rain, particularly for northern areas, but there'll be some sunshine later. So this is the very divided start this morning. Cloudy for all of us, but it is rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland, heaviest in the west. Here we're starting temperatures at 16, 17 degrees. It's warmer than it should be by day for this time of year. England and Wales, much like yesterday, cloudy, misty and murky. That will lift and break through the day. It may take a while for some areas. Southern Scotland, Northern England, the Midlands, Wales and southwest, the brightest skies, the highest temperatures. 21, 22 degrees possible. Cloudy in the southeast with a few scattered showers. The outlook as we head into the weekend is for more cloud and rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland. That will slip its way southwards, but for the lion's share of southern areas, fine, dry and warm. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Our weather dominated by a very mild conditions to start this morning. It is cloudy, grey and dull because we've had warm air move up from the south. But there's big changes as we head through the weekend. It stays largely dry, particularly in the south, and the winds turn to a more northerly direction and they'll be notably cooler by Sunday and into next week as well. But this is how it looks for today. Rain in the north, cloudy for many of us, But much like yesterday, sunshine will develop. But first thing this morning, with these overcast skies, Boy, it is mild. We're starting at 15, 16 degrees first thing this morning. Rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland, heaviest in the west. Further south, it is dull, damp and drizzly. But slowly the skies will brighten. Northern England, Wales, the Midlands, southwest, sunny skies, and temperatures here 21, maybe 22 degrees. A few showers for the southeast, staying grey, dull and wet, but mild further north. The outlook as we head into the weekend, a wet start for Scotland and Northern Ireland. That whole band of rain slips southwards. Brighter in the northwest, staying warm in the southeast. The outlook drier and cooler.
We've forgotten, but we know it's your... But you
Try not
at
to talk about it too
home
much.
might remember, it didn't go down too well, did it, Ben?
Yeah, let's just remind you what happened on that fateful day back in 2019.
Cut of Chris Tarrant's face.
He did.
I still should have put Ben's face in. I still regret that to this day.
Well, look, we thought we'd make it up to you, Laura. We love you to bits.
Okay.
And we just want to celebrate your
Absolutely
birthday.
adore
Happy
you.
birthday.
Yeah, Why is Chris Tarrant's 75th birthday, isn't it?
It is, and as luck would have it, Chris.
Yes.
Okay, which is obviously a big birthday. Chris, how many is it? How many?
My mum cut my fringe and it was really curly and it just ended up being
On the left.
This is
that the
actually on the left.
Yes. How
looks
incredibly sweet your
amazing.
tooth is, and you are as well. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Ben. I feel like you're still going to get this in your face
Yeah,
later.
you can do that at some point. But happy birthday. 40 years, Laura, Tobin.
I
Can you
know.
believe it?
About 14, so
Stop.
don't worry about that. And you give also happy
I'm
birthday
so
to
excited
you.
by all of these sweets. This is like the best thing ever.
And it's slightly nervous that Rich is still looming behind you.
Because we've been promised a drink in daylight.
Celebrate.
Aren't we? Absolutely.
Good.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Laura.
birthday,
Thank
darling.
you.
Mark, and
Thank
to
you,
Chris
everybody.
as well.